the girls 400-meter dash, we got Johnson, Fielder, Jones, Annis, Barnard, and Fort.
I read 18, so where's the
Latavia Felder of Hopkinsville out very well, 150 meters into this 400. Come on, Tom. 100 meters left to go. Latavia Felder of Hopkinsville, freshman. 75 meters from the finish. Felder of Hopkinsville. Olivia Hennis of Mercy closing well. Very close at the finish. We need the boys coach from Seneca to meet with the referee at the finish line steps. Boys coach from Seneca.
In this heat we have Jones, Rowan, Edwards, Wilkerson, Buchanan, Mercado, McMurchie, Patterson, and Nanemo. Clean start.
Yeah, this is real special.
Looks like Edwards from Dunbar out of the third lane in the lead.
Few girls wanted to, so it's not as fast.
Edwards really taking charge in the first 150 meters. She comes to the first 200 in about 27, 28 seconds.
The really slow regions.
That's Edwards in the third lane. Bryan Station coming on hard here in the final 100 meters. But Edwards,
Race number 6 in 3A, junior from
Edwards gonna have this win for this heat.
21 on the season.
Bryan Station, it looks like she's gonna get second. And 57.59.
Vice seasonal best.
Very fast time out of the second
Ladies
heat.
and gentlemen, Lisa Wheeler.
All right, the previous heat we saw 57
Number 1
win the second heat. Now this heat, man, we're to see something fantastic. We got Labria Hall from DuPont Manual, 59.2. These are seat times, not PRs. Summer Wheeler, Oldham County. Kiana Gray, North Hardin, 58.2. She's looking for a state record, looking for a 55.36 set last year by Taylor Bradley of Eastern. Gretel Caballero, Christina Cook, Alexis Gibbons, Talia Townsend, and Emily Legal from Assumption, the freshman. All girls sub 60, and that's out of regional times. Look out for lane 3s, 4, and 5.
Sophomore from Male, Talia Townsend.
Basically, look out for every lane. Be some very fast times out there today.
We need Marshall from Graves County and Reed from Hopkinsville to report to the boys long jump.
They've been called to the marks. A state record may be a threat, maybe threat here.
See that? Right there.
In the third lane, Gray, Henderson, Caballero, Cook. And they're off.
State 3A record set last year, 55.36.
Gray off strong.
Gray making up the stagger quickly. Gretel Caballero also 56.
Caballero and Cook. Gray, Caballero, and Cook.
Moving very well on the
But Gray overtaking them as she comes to the first 200 meters and about 26 low, on pace for about a 52 or 53. You'll see if she can keep it up. Caballero on her shoulder. Cook still in the mix as well, but Gray, Kiana Gray, the junior from North Hardin, looking for the win. She's got a huge lead, about 10 meters. Caballero, and it looks like Henderson making a move on this short corner, but Caballero gonna hold off as Gray, Kiana Gray for the win, and 54, state record. 54.6, unofficial time, destroying that state meet record. 55.7 from Caballero, almost destroying the state meet record that Gray had taken. Henderson, same thing. Cook, solid time. Fantastic 400 today by the women. All right, first sheet of the boys 400-meter dash about to go off. We got Bailey, Donegan, O'Daniel, Cloyd, Strange, and Mitchell. Donegan lane 4.
Underway in section 1 of the boys 400. Micah Bailey, East Jessamine, Trevon Donegan from Lafayette, Colin O'Daniel, St. X, Lavelle Cloyd from Bryan Station, Devin Strange from Campbell County, and Kareem Mitchell from Greenwood. We need the girls coach from male to meet the referee at the finish line steps. Girls coach from male.
24 high for the first 200.
Colin O'Daniel, 300 meters in, sophomore.
Looks like O'Daniel.
Lead in section 1 of the boys 400.
It's St. Xavier with Donegan in second. Looks like it's going to be Bryan Station taking second here. Donegan in 50 flat. Or O'Daniel, sorry.
Best time 50.18 for the sophomore.
50.18. Cloyd in 50.8 and Donegan 51 flat. 50.18 is one of the top times in 3A, let alone the entire state of Kentucky this season. All right, the second heat of the boys 400-meter dash about to go off. We got Douglas, Lewis, Gilchrist, Pyle, Eaton, Ordu, Watson, Moninger, and Terrell. Looks like Eaton and Gilchrist out, not in lane 3 or 5. So top seeded time in lane 4, which is Pyle from Oldham County. And they're off. 50.18 to win the first heat. Looks like Moninger. That's Boone County. That is Ordu. Ordu in the lead. Ordu from Boone County looking to take the win in the second heat, but everybody's charging hard. They're getting closer and closer to the hard pace he set out. See if he can hold it. Cooper, Boone County wins. Cooper in second, close one, 50.86. 51.03 for Watson out of Cooper.
And it's a good one. Again, your current
All right, the final heat of the boys 400-meter dash about to go off is they're setting up their blocks and ready to battle out for that state title here.
Sophomore from Henry Clay, Devontae.
All right, we got Matthew Coons in lane 1 from Boone County. Dondre Mims from Apollo in the second. Jordan Gonzalez from DuPont Manual. Balaji Agbulu from Bryan Station. Devontae Robinson from Henry Clay in the 5th lane. 6th lane, Austin Hayden, the senior from Pulaski County. Austin Eaton from Butler. Michael Kaywood from Trinity. And in 9th, Josh Corral from Oldham County. We got 3 of these guys gone sub 50 to qualify today. 50-18 won the first heat, 50-86 in the second. Let me see some sub 40 or sub 50 action today, maybe a couple of PRs and going sub 49.
To be fair, I'm probably going to pass out in the pool. So I just feel like
Before you can get to it.
stomach down.
It's not a cool night race.
Yeah, false start there. Didn't catch who it was. Looking like it might have been Robinson in the 5th lane. Big change of events. He had the #1 C time of the day in the 400, and
we'll reset again. 49-44.
big change of events here.
36. Tanner Barton last night from Lewis County, your overall Kentucky leader.
Okay, gentlemen. On your mark.
Hey, that happened to us.
Oh man. First year we ever went to state. Whatever that guy's name was.
Henry Hudson.
Way off. I got the sun right. I did not do that.
Clean start. It looks like Hayden out in front with the long stride from Pulaski County. Hayden in a converted 800 runner, one of the top high jumpers in the state. Hayden moving strong. It looks like Agbulu moving up there as well. Coming through the first two in about 23 seconds. They're on 46 pace. State record 47:11 set just a little while ago. Trinity, Hayden, Austin Hayden looking to take his first state title. Trinity on his shoulder, but it's looking like Austin Hayden from Pulaski County is going to win it, the upset in 48. 48-6 for Pulaski County's Hayden. Kaywood from Trinity, 49.22, and Agbulu from 49.83. All right, taking you down to some triple jump action. There is Takay Brown from Bull East, successfully completing her jump there for girls triple jump. And coming up next, we got Molly O'Day from Assumption. O'Day, she jumped 34 feet 10.5 inches at regionals. That is her qualifying mark, and here she is finding her steps, ready to go. Let's see what she can attempt here. She comes in ranked 4th in today's triple jump competition. This is the girls triple jump finals. Top girls out here. Good first jump there. She looks like missed it there. That's her current mark. Her best, 32 feet 6 and 3/4 inch for O'Day, but missed that jump there. It looked like it had done pretty well. There we go. All right, here's Sarah McMurtry. She qualified for this event last year, did pretty well, and she's returned this year, one of the top jumpers. She's coming ranked 3rd with a jump of 35 feet 6 inches. She's from Oldham County, a sophomore. Solid jump there. Clean, and it looks like it's 34 feet 7.25 inch for Sarah McMurtry. Solid jump for her there. That puts her as a top 3, maybe. Here is Jena Doellman. She is one of your top jumpers in the high jump, and she was in this event last year, and here she is again. She comes in ranked 2nd from regionals, 35 feet 9 inch, and she does a clean jump there, 35 feet 1.5, so not as good as her regional jumps there, but solid jump for her. Up next we got Chimon Vaughn from Male.
She is the 8th grader. Coming out here at the high school state meet. Vaughn, she did a 33 feet 11 and a half inches at regionals qualify today. Having a little trouble up front right now, and right there falling back a little bit. Only hitting 31 feet 9 inches so far. Alright, Maryssa Stewart, your top returner. She came in 3rd place last year. She's from Madison Central. The senior, again, your top returner here. She did 35 feet 11 and a half inches at the regional meet earlier this week. She's your favorite, ranked #1 from regionals, and basically the top jumper all throughout the season. Maryssa Stewart from Madison Central. Let's see what she can do here. Solid jump for her. Ooh, it looks like she just barely clipped the board there. Sandra Skinner, she was a former middle school triple jump state champion. She's qualified for this event last year and missed out in the finals, but here she is looking to score some points for her team. She's already scored some points in the high jump. She's competed in the long jump, and here she is for the triple. Clean jump for her, and it's looking like 33 feet 8 and a half inches for Skinner. She came in ranked 17th today, and here she is looking like that's going to put her in the top. She's going to probably be scoring with that. All right, we got Aleah Nix from Madisonville. She came in with a 33 feet even. See if she can better that. Little messy there, but still solid. It's looking like she did 33 feet and 3/4 of an inch. Here's Martasia Armstrong from Christian County. Armstrong came in ranked 8th place today, 34 feet 2 inches. Let's see what she can accomplish today. Armstrong coming all the way from Christian County, the far western part of the state. A clean jump there. White flag is up. 33 feet 9 and a half inches. She may score points with that. Coming up, this is 2K Brown from Bullitt East again. Brown ranked 5th from regional based on her triple jump regional performance. 34 feet 8 and 3/4 inch. And it was white flag for Brown. Coming up is McMurchie from Oldham County. It's looking like it's going to take about a 33 feet to score points today, based on what I've seen so far. Here comes McMurchie's jump. Clean, or no. Looked clean, but apparently there's a red flag there. Looks like she must have crossed over a little bit. Laura Sims, she was up just a minute ago, and she's only a freshman, and it's looking like she's ranked in 3rd place right now. Here's Maryssa Stewart beautiful jump there, just beautiful form, and oh, red flag. Missing it out there, but and she didn't need that jump to get that. Jena Doellman again. Boone County. Let's see if she can go out there and get today.
And we have a recall. Again, ladies and gentlemen, fastest time in the state this year. Lane 5, Dondre Mims, senior from Apollo, 21:77.
Doellman with the clean jump. All right, here's Sandra Skinner's final jump, and we got the basically the results for the entire event, unless she does something here in this final jump. In 9th place, Aleah Nix from Madisonville, North Coppins. Sandra Skinner in 8th place from GRC. Olivia Hennis from Mercer Academy in 7th. 6th, Martasia Armstrong from Houston County. Takay Brown from Bullitt East in 5th. 4th, Sarah McMurtry, Oldham County. Aurora Sims in 3rd place from Anderson County. Jena Doellman from Boone County, 35 feet 1.5 inch, and 35 feet 7.5 inches from Maryssa Stewart from Madison Central to finish up the girls' triple.
First heat of the girls' 300-meter hurdles. Lane 2, we have Frio. Lane 3, Wilson. Lane 4, Windham. And lane 5, O'Hara. Lane 6, Williams. Lane 7, Jacobs. And lane 8, Cunningham. We just watched the 400, your winner Austin Hayden in a 48 as their girls 300 hurdles. Section 1 is off.
300 hurdles.
Lane 6 looks like to be making a strong move.
Adia Williams, freshman from Mayo, out very well on the first 3 hurdles.
As you can see in lane 6, that is Mayo. Williams from Mayo with the lead on the outside in lane 6. We'll see if lane 4 can make any run at this right now. It's like lane 6 to have it as we have a fall on the back. There's a chance by Hopkinsville. Mayo and Hopkinsville. Hopkinsville pulling even. Hopkinsville just barely taking the win. Just edging her out in the last hurdle there.
Let the board sort that one out.
As we should be getting the results, and O'Hara from Hopkinsville takes it in 48.88 in the first heat. The girls' 300-meter hurdles. Section 2 of the girls' 300-meter hurdles, we have Russell, Gordon, Sims, Gosling, Peyton, Boyd, Harrington, Bloomfield, and Vaughn. Pretty quick time of 48.88 is your leading time from the first section. As they're off.
And we're underway in section 2. Again, a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, current all-around Kentucky.
Looks like in Central and Bryan Station on the middle lanes are really making a move. Central running strong there in lane 6. Station. Peyton.
Bryan Station out well.
Peyton in lane 5.
Peyton of Bryan Station into the final straight.
Keep an eye on that first lane. Russell is keeping it interesting right now.
Marshall County also moving well.
Peyton. Russell's moving back. It should be Peyton for this. Peyton take the win in the section 2. Russell getting second in lane 1.
3 again, state leading time. Elena Hall
47.16 by Peyton in the second heat of the girls' 300-meter hurdles. That is your leading time
Number 6 and 3A, number 13 and all of
so far with one heat to go. This is heat 3 of the girls' 300-meter hurdles. We have Connor, Shelby, Harris, Johnson, Klein, Johnson again. Another Johnson, that's from Johnson from Central. And also we have Rena, Paddle, Jutsi, and Bloomer as they're off. Time to beat 47.14. We have 2 girls under 47 for their seed time. Central taking out very quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, 46-60.
Large lead by them.
45-65 our fast.
Large lead by Johnson of Central in lane 6.
Great as she rounds around the curve into the final straight.
And it is Kayla Johnson from Central still in the lead. Klein is trying to hold on to her. It is going to be Central. Central. Johnson from Central is your winner.
Fastest time, yes, 44-86
at 2 seconds. 2 seconds faster than their seed time. The state record in this event is a 43 flat, so still off that, but very close. Very close race there towards the end. Johnson from Central taking it out quickly and winning the girls 300-meter hurdles in Class 3A here at the Kentucky State Track and Field Championships. As the rest of the results will file out, we'll get you to the next race.
42.77, the squad of Daquan Robinson, Sydney Huggle.
It's the first section of the boys 300-meter hurdles. We have DeWall, McCall, Jones, Davis, Mattingly, and Zamora. We just saw an incredibly fast time set in the girls 300-meter hurdles at 44.6, so looking for the guys to do the same, run incredibly quick times here. It's perfect running weather, so
First call for
it's about 70 degrees, no sun, so really quick times. And out in lane 6,
Section 1, lane 6, Taylor Davis of Ryle out well.
Davis tripping up on that hurdle a little bit, but lane 6 looks like lane 5 has also made a move. Lane 5, 6, and 7 all very close here. Davis from lane 6, he is still in the lead, barely gets over that. And lane 7, Mattingly is going to take section 1. At the end on the last hurdle, Mattingly from Henry Clay with a 41.52 to start the 300-meter hurdles. Section 2 of the boys 300-meter hurdles. Rogers, Frosher, Duncan, Stanek, Williams, Sanchez, Stocking, Dione, and Fields.
First call girls 200-meter dash. First call boys.
So you have a bunch up down there in lane 6 and 7. Lane 5 also strong right now. Excuse me, the lane 6.
Close between 3 right down the middle. Lane 7.
Williams in lane 7. Williams from lane 7. Take the second heat in a 40.65. Duncan from Anderson on the lane 4 came really close to catching him on that last little bit. That is your new time to beat with 1 section to go. Williams here from PRP. This is the third heat of the boys 300-meter hurdles. In this heat, we have Peyton, Ritter, Cleary, Russell, Johnson, Green, Howard, Wiley, and Hinton.
This spring at 38.55. Senior from North Hardin, Dante Johnson.
Dante Johnson, your favorite for today, running a 38.67. The senior from North Hardin.
In lane 7, 8th in this event a year ago. Number 6 in 3A from Bryan Station.
He will be going after the state record of 37.83 set in 2010 by Brandon Bagley of John Hardin. He will have a quick field here to push him, as we have 2 others that have ran low 40. And everyone else in the field has ran about 41 low, so be looking for extremely fast times. Dante Johnson of North Hardin, and in lane 5, be looking for him. as they're getting in their blocks. As they're set, and they're off. And a clean start.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Lane 5 already out. Johnson,
state champion from North Hardin out fast.
defending state champion, has a 2 seconds faster on the heat sheet.
Record, ladies and gentlemen.
He is going to be going after that state record today with 37. We'll see if he can get it. He's out to a good start right now. In lane 5, that's Jonte Johnson. If he can keep clearing these hurdles, he might be able to get it. Jonte Johnson defending his title and going after the state record. He is right on pace for it, and it's going to be extremely close. We'll see what the official times are. 38:14. 38:14. Johnson from North Hardin defending his title, winning a second 300-meter hurdle championship. Just a little bit off the state record, but a season best for him.
Colin O'Daniel, Jordan
And
Gonzalez.
that is Jonte Johnson, winner of the boys 300-meter hurdles in Class 3A. The first section of the girls 800-meter run, it's off. We have Wasinick, Flaherty, Lacey, McWhorter, Merquell Reed, Tillman, Carter, Shufflet, and Wilson. In the first section of the girls 800-meter run,
We need the following girls high jumpers to please report to the awards area.
as you have two runners out from the same team up to the front.
Bree Stewart,
Going through the 200 at about 32, 33-ish.
Jena Doellman, Michelle Manley, and Riley Wyndham. Girls high jumpers, please.
Packing up already in this first heat. You have South Laurel taking the lead. McWhorter.
South Laurel on the lead.
Lacey moving up inside.
Lacey moving up into second.
Also second call, boys, 200-meter dash.
It is McWhorter and Lacey going through in a 78, 79. See what they can do this second lap as they're out pretty fast.
Fine 8th grader from Vail having an outstanding
Lacey making a move for first.
side this year. Moves into first. Caitlin Lacey.
Making a little bit of a gap right now. Lacey, McWhorter.
Caitlin Lacey of Mayo leading section 1 of the girls 800.
They have really strung out on this second lap. Lacey, your leader right now. McWhorter not far off her.
Caitlin Lacey, Sydney McWhorter, and Cassie Reed, 1, 2, 3 in section
Cassie
1.
Reed is in third. Just trying to hang on there. They've all spaced out quite a bit. Unless somebody surges, it's gonna look like it's the same. Reed making a little bit of a move on there, trying to get to second in the heat. Lacey is holding on so far. Reed making a move, passing McWhorter. It is Lacey, Reed, McWhorter. Reed really finishing strong there. Lacey, your winner in the first section of the girls' 800-meter run, in a time of 2:24.9. Reed 2:25 and McWhorter 2:26 in the first section of the girls' 800-meter run. This is the second section of the girls' 800-meter run. We have Allen, Hansen, Seaver, Patterson, Kurtz as they're off. Wright, Guilfoyle, Pennington, Hale, Godbreath, Jarman, Wisley, and Berm.
Stephanie Russell.
Look for Maggie Allen, your winner of the 1600-meter, to take out to the front.
Kalacia Harris, Rebecca Klein,
Catherine Receiver to be right there with her as we have someone take out very quickly to the front.
Alexandra Patterson.
Alexandra Patterson.
This event last year, 200 meters in.
200 in, she goes through in about a 31. The rest of the girls go through in 33, 34-ish. She has a huge lead on the field right now in the first 200, taking out very fast. She is going all or nothing right now. Patterson from Ryle.
86 for a seasonal best, 4th again in this event last year as an 8.
That is Maggie Allen.
11 in all.
Emma Guilfoyle.
Patterson coming through the 400.
Patterson threw in 103. The others in the 105, 106-ish.
Maggie Allen for Sacred Heart in 2.
It's Patterson, Allen. Kurtz, Guilfoyle. Patterson about to be passed up. Allen. Allen's passed her. Kurtz is right about to, Kurtz is passed her. It is Maggie Allen is your leader. Kurtz from DuPont Manual. Emma Guilfoyle from Bryan Station in 3rd place. They have a pretty big lead on the rest of the group right now. Patterson still trying to hang on as after a very first lap. Maggie Allen, your winner of the 1600, she comes in with a time of 2:20 with about 100 to go. She is at 1:58, 1:59, 2. See what she can do. It looks like it's going to be sub 2:20. 2:14.66 is the state record. And Maggie Allen from Sacred Heart is your winner and new state record holder in the 800 with a 2:13. Go to the board for the time, 2:13.67. Beating former Sacred Heart runner Emma Brink.
Emma Brink's state record
like less than a half second.
Ooh. Allen with the fastest time this season. Did she get the state record or not?
She was like 0.3 off.
0.3 off of the state record. Excuse me. It was a very close race, very close by Allen. She now has the fastest time this season, beating Gabriela Carras's 14.9 last night. So Maggie Allen, your winner of the girls' 800-meter run from Sacred Heart.
This is first call girls 3,200-meter run. First call girls 3,200-meter run.
For 3rd, Anderson County's Tyson Yett and Trinity's Cody Slovak. The runner-up today with a jump of 66 inches at Marshall County, Skylar Van Meter. Your 2014 champion with a jump of 66 inches, Bryan Station. Take one, late.
This is the first section of the boys' 800-meter run. As they're off, we have Keller, Carmen, Howell,
Section finals in the boys 800.
Montgomery, Hall, Mayfield, Cecil, Kilgore,
12, Craig Kennard of Butler, currently starring for Indiana University.
Jones and Crump are all in this heat.
96 for that record in 2012. Current 3A and overall state leader. We saw him.
Most of these guys have run around 2 flat trying to qualify for this meet.
Muhammad of Dunbar at 1:54.12.
Fastest time in the state so far is Kendall Muhammad. He will be in the next section with a 1:54. Ran at Eastern Relays this year, followed by teammate Elijah Olaji in a 1:55.
400-meter dash.
That is James Cecil from Davies County taking out to the lead. Followed by him is Montgomery in second. And through one lap, they go through in about a 57-58. That is James Cecil from Davies County.
Colin O'Daniel in 4th.
Followed by Cooper. Cooper's Keller is in second right now, moving to first. Bowling Green making a move to the outside. Bowling Green's Hall is your leader right now, followed by Keller and Cecil. Then there's Montgomery and Crump at 1:30, 1:31 with 200 to go. It is still Hall in the lead, followed by Keller. Montgomery trying to make a move past Cecil. Crump. Mason Crump from Madison Central is making a move from the outside. Going in strong. Crump is your leader right now. Crump finishing very strong on the last 100. Running a 158, 159. There's the rest of the field coming in there. Madison Central's Crump, 159.25. Getting the first sub 2 of the day is Mason Crump from Madison Central. Has the time to beat right now, as we will bring you the second section of the boys 800 meter run here in just a moment.
154.12 on the season. Andrew Ireland, number 3 in Kentucky.
This is the second section of the boys 800 meter run. There's some powerhouses in here. We have the boys 1600 meter winner, William Malloy. He's ran 155. We have Kendall Muhammad, who has the fastest time in the state of 154 as they're off. Elijah Olaji also 155. Nick Eckert from Trinity at 155. As you see the two in the black with the white stripe down the middle, those are the two Dunbar guys, Olaji and Muhammad.
We had a 4-way launch with 6th place.
As that is Muhammad out to the lead. Muhammad, Olaji.
Stewart. In 5th place, George Rogers Clark.
Followed by DuPont Manuel, Payne, Nick Eckert, Matthew Crawford. Two Dunbar running side by side right now. Kendu Muhammad, Elijah Olaji, Eckert making a move to the front. William Malloy passed about 5, trying to make his move up to the front. He's not out of this just yet. First lap in a 57, so a little slow. Really gonna have to kick it this last lap, see who's gonna be the winner. Everybody's still pretty bunched up. Malloy moved into 3rd, Eckert 4th. He is just on the outside. Muhammad trying to make a little bit of a move, surging. Elijah Olaji right behind him. Eckert, Malloy. Malloy making his move. Malloy has moved into 2nd. 200 meters to go there at 127, 128. Malloy trying to wait for the right moment to kick past him.
William Malloy.
Kendall Muhammad is in the lead. William Malloy in 2nd. Nick Eckert in 3rd. Muhammad is your boys 800 meter champion from Dunbar. William Malloy right behind him. Right from Central, really moved up and passed a bunch there at the end, getting him his 3rd place.
Madisonville needs reports of the triple jump.
Incredibly fast race by those guys. Basically even splitting that. Muhammad with a 154.1, Malloy 154.8. Right, 155. Ireland 156. Olaji 157. All these guys under 2 in the 2nd heat.
Collective 800 Kentucky.
One of the fastest 800s in Kentucky overall in a very long time. Just the depth of that race. Had about 10 under 2 in just that race alone. Crump also from the 1st heat under 2, as Kendu Muhammad from Dunbar is your boys 800 meter champion.
All right, we're about to start off the first heat of the girls 200 meter dash. We got Christian Parsley, Mariah Collins, Annie Crotty, Juliet McGregor, Jasmine Varner, and Carly Johnson. 26.93 from Assumption senior Annie Crotty. That is the time to beat. We got a clean start here. It looks like McGregor, the 7th grader from Ryle, out front.
Section 1.
McGregor.
200.
Ryle Male in the lead, and next to her it looks like Male. That is Collins. Collins from Male is gonna win this one. Oh wait, no, it's a close one. Too close to call from this angle here.
This is final call. Girls 3,200-meter run.
Looks like Collins edged out McGregor just barely in the first heat of the girls 200. All right, the second heat of the girls 200 lining up and getting ready to go. In this heat, we have Julia Henderson, Anea Harden, Jakalis McSwain, Jalen Johnson, Lauren Buchanan, Summer Wheeler, Amara Nicholson, Shannon Breyer, and Chelsea Purdue. 26-25 fastest heat time, and next to that is Summer Wheeler, 26-26. Buchanan, freshman from Eastern, in the 5th lane.
The girls 200-meter dash.
Off to a quick start. Next to her, it looks like
Nicholson, Simon Kenton out quickly.
Simon Kenton. That's Simon Kenton, runner. That might be old. That's Oldham County. Sorry, it's Oldham County. Wheeler killing it here. Oldham County.
From Simon Kenton.
Solid second heat. Take you to the 3rd heat in just a minute. Looks like Henderson from Cooper. Looks like she got the win. McSwain in 2nd place. Johnson. All right, the final section of the girls 200-meter dash, one of the most anticipated events of the day. We've got Trinity Gay, the 7th graders from Scott County, 2609. Next to her, Talela Townsend, 2579. 25-4 from freshman Brooke Ragland from Bryan Station. 4th lane, we got Nazea Outlaw, Henderson County, 2521. And in the 5th lane, we have the potential state meet record destroyer, Kiana Gray from North Hardin, 2391. Time to beat 24:57, set back in 1986 by Sonia Wharton from Eastern, so she may have a new state record here overall. And in the 6th lane, we have Gretel Caballero from Central, 2516, 2537 by Megan Roby in the 7th lane. 8th lane, we got Natavia Barber from Tate's Creek to Senior, and Shania Livers from Bryan Station to round out the field in 2586. Again, the overall state record back in 1986 by Sonia Wharton from Eastern, 24:57. So that is the time to beat. We need to be watching for. And they have a problem down there. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, that was awesome. Remember that, Grayson? Playing Halo with an Olympic athlete? Yeah, that was fun.
This field is ready to fly.
Crack. I choose them.
Shamar, move over.
Switch out with Grayson. That's embarrassing. Sorry, Chloe.
Clean start here in the 200. Gray off to a quick start. That's Gray in the 5th lane with the blue top, running for North Hardin, the junior. We'll give her a state record, coming in with 100 meters. It's Gray with a huge lead. The battle for second is close. We got Ragland and Trinity Gay, but it's going to be Gray with a huge win, and
Looks like
it's going to be close. 24:09, a new Kentucky State meet record. Caballero from Central in 25:11. Ragland, the freshman from Bryan Station, in 25:12. Very close one for second place. Scott County's Gay, 25:44 for 4th place. And that concludes the girls 200-meter dash.
400-meter dash participants. Boone County.
side right now.
This is the first heat of the boys 200-meter dash. As they're off, we just saw Kiana Gray of North Hardin set yet another state record, this time in the 200, in a 24.09. As you see, there is in lane 7, was your leader, now is pulling up in lane 5. Austin Hayes from South Laurel, gonna take the first section.
From South Laurel.
The award for the time, it was Austin Hayes from South Laurel.
Chelsea Rose, Delana Parker, Mackenzie Neville, Casey
Waiting
Springer,
for the official time up on the board.
Skyler,
And 22.9, Hayes setting off the pace for this boys 200-meter dash at the Class 3A State Track and Field Championships here today.
200 scheduled to compete.
This is Grayson Brookshire, and joining me is Clay Dixon and Dodd Dixon at the University of Kentucky Track at the Kentucky State Track and Field Championships. You're watching KRCC Sports on KRCC-TV.com. This is the second section of the boys 200-meter dash. Time set by South Laurel, it was a 22.9. As they're off in the second section, we have Lovely, Baker, Cloyd, Johnson, Coleman, Butler, Solomon, Green, and James. Looks like that's lane 6. Butler of Lafayette, Brian Stations, Cloyd, Lavelle Cloyd of Brian Station pulling off the win in section 2 in the last 50 meters. Staying strong with a 22.4 by Cloyd. Taking the second section, and now the fastest time of the day with one section to go. 22.4 by Lavelle Cloyd of Bryan Station. As the rest of the results file on the board, we will bring you your final heat of the boys 200-meter dash in just a moment.
Muhlenberg County in lane 2, Kyle Smith of Trinity. Lane 3, Jalen Mason of Madisonville. Lane 4, Jordan Gonzalez of Manual. 3A.
This is heat 3, the final heat of the boys 200-meter dash at the Kentucky State Championships Class 3A. Be looking for Devontae Robinson, a junior from Henry Clay, one of the fastest times in Kentucky all year, number 3, I believe.
This is first and second call, boys, 3,200-meter run.
And your
First and second call, boys, 3,200-meter run.
fastest seed times is DeAndre Mims of Apollo in 21.77, and Daquan Robinson of Henry Clay right behind him in 21.99. As you get a view of Chandler Kane trying to go after the state record in the pole vault there in the background. Basically all this heat is around mid 22 to high 21s, so we'll see what this heat can pull off. James Quick set the state record in 2012 with a time of 20.94 from Trinity. Incredibly fast state record there. I don't know if that's touchable, but these guys can go after it. It is a state meet after all, so last meet of the season for most of these guys. Just time to give it all they got as they're getting set in their blocks. This is event number 20 for the team standings. In this heat, we have Mason Smith, Mason Gonzalez, Mims, Robinson, Ogbulu, Hayden, and Dyer. Hayden, your winner in the 400 with a 48 as they stand up. Something going on down there. Ogbulu also ran the 400. Robinson, winner of your 100 earlier. It's going to be a fast heat. Looking for sub 22 by most of the field. They're all going after that state title. As they get in the blocks once again. Again, Mason, Smith, Mason from Madison Central, Gonzalez, Mims, Robinson, Ogbulu, Hayden, and Dyer as they're off. And the boys 200-meter dash in the Section 3 final heat. That is Robinson out in lane 6. Extremely fast start by him. Robinson is in the lead. Robinson, Mims. Looks like Robinson might take it. Robinson in lane 6. Robinson, Mims. Robinson at 21.5 is your boys 200-meter champion. Taking on the first 100 very fast and just holding on. Junior Devontae Robinson of Henry Clay. Mims from Apollo just right behind him. Both go sub 22. An incredible run by those guys. Robinson, 21.5. Boys 200-meter champion in Class 3A.
In third place from Marshall County, Devin Goff. The runner-up today for the jump of 56 inches from Apollo, Shelby Lewis. Your 2014 individual champion in the world pole vault, the jump of 10 feet 6 inches from Henderson County, Jackie Bickett.
And on the track, the girls 3,200-meter run as they are on the track lined up. The longest event on the track in high school, the 2-mile, 8 laps around the track. Some of the fastest seed time at regionals was Bailey Davis in 11:18, followed by Whitney O'Brien in 11:22.
We'll sort out the rest of the field once we get underway.
Those are nowhere near their PRs. Most of these girls have gone sub 11. I believe there's 6 or 7 that have gone sub 11, with the fastest being Sierra Scott out there in lane 7. She ran 10:50 earlier this year at the Eastern Relays, coming out in the last lap to take the win in a final sprint.
Having this hold up, we need to have the following.
Also look for 3A state champion in cross country Whitney O'Brien from Davies County.
Alexa Stockton, Amber Crawford,
the Madison Central twins, Julia
Chelsea
and
Ford,
Melanie Manning,
Paige Patel,
who were their winners in their region, 7 3A
to report
from Madison
to the
Central.
award stand.
Bailey Davis, Whitney O'Brien, Caitlin Carroll, Megan Bueller, Kinsley Delfler, Sierra Scott, Madison Peebles, Sierra Popel, just some of the names that are going to be up there in the first little bit. Should be a very interesting race as we are here at the Kentucky State Track Meet. This is 3A, the last class of the state meet.
While we're still having a problem with the sensors, we need the following girls to...
And they're off in the girls' 3,200-meter run. State record in this event is 10:39.56 by Maddie Schuler of Sacred Heart. We'll see if any of these girls can go after that time. The fastest time for the season is Sierra Scott at 10:50 as they are through in the first 100, and there should be a huge pack of girls running all together right now. Obviously it's just the first lap, but it will spread out, but there's a lot of girls seated really close together. Look for NXN qualifier Madison Peebles from Bowling Green, Sierra Scott from Bowling Green. Teammates leading the 2-mile right now. Sierra Scott taking out to the lead. Madison Peebles, Whitney O'Brien,
8th in this event last year, but your leader in
one of the Manning twins, Julia Manning,
and also keep an eye on
Melanie Manning, excuse me.
Of Bowling Green.
Melanie Manning out to the front.
On the season.
followed by the Bowling Green teammates. Whitney O'Brien, your 3A state cross-country champion. In fourth right now, Bailey Davis from Assumption.
Andrew Ireland, Christine Wright, William Malloy, and
just chilling the first lap through at 124. As a huge pack. Basically the entire field in one pack right now. Trying to push the pace just a little bit. It's Julia Manning. Melanie Manning, excuse me. Sierra Scott. Madison Peebles. Whitney O'Brien. Bailey Davis. All up in the front there in the huge pack of women. Here in the girls 3200 meter run.
Jake Glass, Grant Vercheck, Kane Cooper, Adam King, Sam Jones, Anthony Hamlin, and Landon Young. Those boys discus throwers.
Not really losing anybody right now, and working on the second lap through 600.
Sports fans, on the award podium, we have the girls shot put. In 8th place from Dixie Heights, Molly Diamond.
That is the Manning twins up front trying to push each other. They are trying to push this pace just a little bit from Madison Central. Working together are, as you see up front, the two teammates. Twin sisters, Julia and Melanie Manning up front. Teammates Madison Peeble and Sierra Scott close behind them. They go through in 2:50 for the first 800 meters.
And the Bowling Green duo in 3 and 4.
It is the Madison Central twin sisters, the Bowling Green 2,
right now.
and then followed by Whitney O'Brien and Bailey Davis running side by side, as the rest of the field there is just chilling right behind them. Still all very close, very capable of running together in this race. That is Julia Manning, followed by Melanie Manning. Trying to push the pace here in the girls' 3200 meter run. As the Bowling Green duo with Whitney Bryan and Bailey Davis is starting to, the pack has started to engulf one of the Manning sisters.
In 7th place from St. Xavier.
Bowling Green duo still trying to work their way up there. Whitney O'Brien and Bailey Davis have tried to create a little bit more of a group there. As this once huge pack has started to spread out just a little bit. Still just a long straight line of runners. Julia Manning of Madison Central out in the front still through 3 laps. She is your leader, followed by the 2 Bowling Green girls. Whitney O'Brien, Bailey Davis right behind her, the 2 Sacred Heart right behind them. So teammates have been working together in this race, so we've seen that as a strategy.
To put a 55 feet, 2.5 inches from Lafayette, Landon Young.
As we've started to see a little bit of separation here, we still have that first huge pack of girls, about 12 maybe in there.
Aleah Townsend, Deshea Outlaw,
Have separated themselves from some of the field. We've had a couple drop off there.
Greta Caballero and Kiana Gray. Those girls 200 meter runners, please report to the awards.
As Julia Manning has dropped off just a little bit into about 6th. She's still in the pack there though.
Again, Sierra Scott, your state leader.
Sierra Scott, Whitney O'Brien, Madison Peebles, Bailey Davis.
Whitney O'Brien, 10.
2 Sacred Heart girls, another Assumption, Julia Manning, Madison Central. There's your lead pack. About 12 girls in the lead pack right now, going through the mile in 5:42. Lead pack through the mile in 5:42, taking it out a little slow. Gonna look for a huge negative split. O'Brien up to the front. Gonna see if she can start to spread this race out a little bit more.
In 6th, Marshall County, Amber Crawford. In 5th, Montgomery County, Diana Jones. In 4th, from Woodford County, Chelsea Ford.
That is O'Brien with the Bowling Green duo of Peebles and Scott. Bailey Davis. All have gone sub 10, or sub 11, excuse me, in the 2 mile. O'Brien and Scott and Davis all raced earlier in the year at the Eastern Relays, Scott being the winner of that. O'Brien not far off of her.
Wait a minute. Is that AR?
Madison Peebles.
We need the following boys 200-meter dash runners report
Ran
for
at
awards.
Nix earlier this season, sub 18 for the 5K.
Jordan Gonzalez,
All 4 girls up front have also run sub 18 for the 5K.
Balaji Abuli,
Whitney O'Brien, your leader.
Mims, and Daquan Robinson.
With Sacred Heart, Assumption, Sacred Heart.
We have Whitney O'Brien,
Another little lead pack, a little chase pack there. 3.
Madison Peebles, and
Another
Bailey
chase pack. The
Davis.
Mannings,
1, 2,
Julia Manning, Melanie Manning have dropped pretty far back after leading the race there for a little while. Trying to push the pace. O'Brien, Bowling Green girls. Bailey Davis from Assumption have their own little pack of 4 up there. Sacred Heart trying to get up there to the pack of 4, trying to see if they can start pushing the pace. Sierra Scott takes up to the lead. O'Brien doesn't look like she wants to give it up, but she'll sit on the shoulder of Scott.
Coach Bocock needs to see.
Looks like O'Brien is going to try to make a move or run side by side. Yep, make a move to the front. She has moved back up into first.
And Owensboro girls coach. Need to see Mr. Bocock.
Sierra Scott, Whitney O'Brien, Madison Peebles, Bailey Davis, and a group of 4 up front. In the girls' 3,200-meter run here at the Kentucky State Track and Field Championship at the University of Kentucky. This is Class 3A. Earlier today, we had a state record in 1A set by Caroline Gosser of Presentation. She ran 11:02, crushing her state record. The overall state record is, again, 10:39. It doesn't look like that's going to be reached at the current pace unless we seriously negative split it, but it is more of a tactical race out here today than speed. Just going after that championship. As you see, the 4 girls still all together.
On the podium.
Try to stick with each other till the last little bit and see who can out-sprint them. Scott with a really big kick there at Eastern Relays. Knows she has a kick in her. There's Sacred Heart in 5th and 6th. As the rest of the field is just really spread out right now along the back stretch.
Your runner-up today, the throw 153 feet 5.
And back to your leaders.
And ladies and gentlemen,
The group of 4, Sierra Scott, Whitney O'Brien, Bailey Davis. Bailey Davis looks to be making a move to the front. Bailey Davis challenging for first. With 1 lap to go, it's Bailey Davis, Sierra Scott, Madison Peebles, Whitney O'Brien being left behind a little bit. See what she has left. It is Sierra Scott and Bailey Davis right now pulling away from Peebles.
10:50.94. Bailey Davis.
Sierra Scott, we know she has that kick. Bailey Davis is trying to challenge her for this state title.
Last year, looking to be a state champion. Bailey Davis.
Both seniors. We'll see who can pull this off in their last track meet in high school. It is Sierra Scott with 200 to go. They are at 10:31. Sierra Scott, Bailey Davis is right behind her. Pretty about 50 to 60 meters back. They've left Peebles. They are starting to pass, and Sierra Scott is the leader. She has got a 10-meter lead right now on Bailey Davis. It is going to be Sierra Scott from Bowling Green is going to be your 3A girls 3200-meter champion at a time of 11:01, 11:02-ish. Bailey Davis is second, runner-up. Madison Peebles is finishing in third. And Whitney O'Brien in fourth from Davies County. As the rest of the field starting to file in here, we have Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart finishing.
The women's restroom is open at the baseball field. The one behind the grandstands is having problems, so we use the women's restroom at the baseball field.
The rest of the field coming in there.
We need the following girls long jumpers to report to the awards. Shailene Waller, Sydney Anthony, Grace Slater, Sydney Jones, Priscilla Thorne, Olivia Vanella, Mandy Arnson, and Alexis
It's
Gibbon.
the girls 3200-meter run. As you can see, very spread out. It just shows how fast those girls up front were going.
On the podium, we have the boys 800 meters.
The Pulaski boys coach and the Owensboro girls coach needs to see Mr. Bocock.
Two Manning sisters
Please
finished
see
there,
Mr. Bocock.
pretty close together as they led early in the race. We'll go to the board for the official times.
Kassan Jones.
Scott, 11:01 is your winner from Bowling Green, followed by Davis in 11:05. As the official times are up on the board. And after that exciting finish in the girls 3200-meter run, we have the boys 3200-meter run in Class 3A. We have Rupp, Striegel, Preve, Fields, Blevins, Dowdy, Stewart, Hayden, Nugoose, other Dowdy twin, Southard, Gerlich, Lang, Murphy, Greenhall, Young, Crawford, Mortimer, Shelton, Durbin as they're off, Cooper, Ben Peterson, Smith, and Chaplin. All these boys looking for a sub-10 performance, but more importantly, a state title.
Open at the baseball stadium. Thank you.
As you can see up in the front of your screen, that is Mason Blevins and Brennan Fields out to the front. They are going to be pushing each other today. Your fastest time coming in here is going to be Davies County, Daniel Southard with a 9:14 earlier at the Eastern Relays, followed by Striegel. Chris Striegel from St. X has ran a 9:18. That is Mason Blevins in the lead, followed by Zachary Stewart and Yared Nugoose from DuPont Manual. As a huge pack is going to be formed right now. Southard and Striegel teammates. They're going to be teammates at the University of Louisville as they've already committed there. They are your two fastest seeds coming into today. The state record is 9:07. Set by Bobby Curtis. Excuse me, 9:12 set by Bobby Curtis, so that is a possibility as Mason Blevins is still your leader through the first lap.
Fields also Madison Central sophomore, 9:21.96.
Most of your 2-milers ran at Eastern Relays earlier in the year. That is the meet to go to here in Kentucky for the fastest times you can. Just an incredible field. It's just like state. All the fastest guys coming together to run and push themselves. Brendan Fields of Madison Central ran 9:21 there. Blevins, who was your leader, ran 9:35. Striegel 9:18. Cooper's Zachary Stewart 9:30. See Fields moving up. And there's your leaders.
It's final call girls 4x4, first call boys 4x4.
The rest of the field still pretty close, going through the 800 in about 2:18. So taken out pretty quick for this first little bit.
Chris Striegel from St. X again.
It is Mason Blevins, Chris Striegel, Daniel Southard, Zachary Stewart, Brennan Fields, Robert Rupp, the Dowdy twins, Yared Nugoose from DuPont Manual. They are starting to separate themselves just a little bit into their own pack.
Distance runners in Kentucky Ski up front.
Southard, your runner-up in the 5K cross country
Chandler Payne.
this season.
Check that, I'm sorry.
Mason Blevins, still your leader, a Morehead State signee, followed by 2 Louisville signees. So seniors leading the race right now. You have about a pack of 9 guys there. Separated themselves from the second lead pack there a little bit. Mason Blevins, still your leader through 3. Chris Striegel, Daniel Southard, still those same 9. We have somebody trying to come up and join the pack. No man's land right there. You see something happen there on the back with one of the Dowdy twins. Mason Blevins still leading.
We need the boys.
He is pushing himself right now. Nobody was wanting to come up and challenge him. They're just trying to hang on.
CJ Dillard,
hanging on to him.
Jalen Mason, Taquan Collette.
Southard kind of looks like he's trying to hold back just a little bit. Wants to take the lead.
Triple jump. Please report.
And there's your pack of about 10 guys starting to spread out. About a 20-meter gap on the chase pack. So if you have a lead pack of about 10, a chase pack of about 10, and then behind them they started to spread out quite a bit. We'll see what their splits are through the mile. As Mason Blevins still leading, we go through the mile in about 4:41, 4:42 for the lead pack.
4:41.9 through 1600 continues to be Mason Blevins.
Mason Blevins from Pulaski County is still your leader through the first mile. Southard just hanging on his shoulder. Striegel right behind him.
From Bryan Station needs to report.
Stewart, Tanner and Cole Dowdy. Robert Rupp, Yared Nugus. Brennan Fields at the back of the lead pack. Looks like Southard and Striegel want to start pushing, so they're going up to the front. Stewart passes Blevins as well. Blevins gets a little tripped up there as they kind of cut in quickly. He's in the middle of the lead pack. Your new leader is Daniel Southard from Davies County. He holds the school record there in 9:14. Striegel from St. X right on his tail. Robert Rupp, Zachary Stewart, Mason Blevins, Dowdy twins, Yared Nugus, and Brennan Fields. Looks like 4 of them are trying to separate from the big pack. Southard's starting to push now. Really starting to push after that first mile. That lead pack's changed out and they are now a lead line.
Chris Striegel in 2.
As you have 4 up there trying to just hang on with each other. Southard, Striegel, Stewart, Rupp, Dowdy twins always running together. Nugus, Blevins, and Fields. Southard and Striegel really pushing the pace now as they've gotten a little bit of a lead on the rest of the field. Stewart in 3rd still. Rupp's dropped back a little bit. Dowdy twins have kind of pushed past him. Blevins, who led for the first mile, is back in 7th right now. There's your leaders. Both signees from Louisville competing against each other right now, but they will be teammates next year. With 800 to go and 7 flat. As the rest of the chase pack is coming through. Cole Dowdy. Zachary has passed up Zachary Stewart for 3rd. Tanner Dowdy behind him. Really started to spread out in the past 2 laps. Striegel and Southard have really put a gap in between them and 3rd. About a 40-meter gap in the last couple of laps here. See Blevins Faded back quite a bit there, but he's still hanging on pretty strong. Went through the mile at 4:40, so we'll see what they can pull off for their second mile. They're capable of doing negative splitting, so we'll see. Looks like Striegel is pushing pretty hard right here. With 1 lap to go, that is the bell lap. They are in through 8:08, 8:09 for your leaders. That is a Dowdy in third. Stewart, another Dowdy. Rupp, Blevins through at 8:25. Fields 8:27. Go to the front. Striegel trying to make his move. Souther tried to keep the leads. It is Striegel. Striegel move with 200 to go. It is Chris Striegel. Daniel Southard. Striegel is trying to push. He is giving it all he's got, trying to get this state title.
9:12:19 is the time we're looking for. Let's make some.
Chris Striegel is really pushed. He has about a 10-meter lead right now. Southard trying to push back. Southard is trying to get him. Southard making a move on the inside. Daniel Southard from Davies County. Daniel Southard from Davies County pushes past Striegel for the win in 9:13, 9:14 by Striegel. Cole Dowdy finishing in third. Zachary Stewart from Cooper running in 9:30. Tanner Dowdy finishing fifth. Mason Blevins, 9:35. And the rest of the field coming in. Incredible run by these guys. Still all sub 10. Very fast times today. As the rest of the field filing in. Incredible finish by the two Louisville commits. Souther taking the championship, or taking the state title in the last 20 meters, pushing past Striegel. Just a second off of the state record in 9:12. 9:12.19 was the state record. They were just a second off, so serious negative split right there for Southard and Striegel. Daniel Southard from Davies County is your boys' 3,200 meter run, Class 3A champion in time of 9:13.
All right, this is Clay Dixon on KHSAA Sports. This is Elijah Olige from Dunbar, and he came in 5th place today in the 800. So Elijah, just take us through your race. You came through the first 400 in what?
I came in, I think, about 56, I think they said.
56.
I was right beside Kendall.
Number 2
in the last 300, I just couldn't pull it through. My legs were tight, but I did my best to finish strong as I could.
So was this a PR today?
My PR is 155 from the city meet.
Yeah.
So this year is the second.
Okay. And this is you won the 4 by your team did. So you know what you split in there?
I think it was like a 155.
155, man.
I just had to get those people we want to flip the win.
Yeah. So you've come in 2nd place your freshman year, 5th this year. What did you do your sophomore year?
5th place again.
5th place again.
Yes, sir.
So is there anything that you can attribute this year that you did different?
This year we got a new coach, Coach Gene Balin. He ran here a while ago, and he's really into. He made us hit the weights hard. So weight training's really helped, and I've been working on my speed more in the 400. So next year I'll probably do some more 400s and 800s to get that speed down.
All right, sweet. So any other thing you just want to, just anything?
I'm just happy.
You get a 4x4?
Yeah, I'm in the 4x4 too. We're hoping to maybe win this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have to anchor that for our team.
Oh sweet.
So we're
no pressure.
No pressure. We're just gonna try to pull out the win.
Yeah. Well, good luck to your 4x4 and congratulations on all your medals so far.
Thank you.
All right, the first heat of the girls 4x400 meter relay. We got Cooper, Marshall County, North Bullitt, Simon Kenton, Central Hardin, and Pulaski County.
Mason Blevins, Tanner Dowdy, Zachary Stewart, Cole Dowdy, Chris Striegel and Daniel Southard need to report. Throw the boys 3,200 to the awards.
Southard. He won it. I can't believe he won. I love Davies. Tony Rowe pat me on the back.
He's never been a sprinter.
Yeah, I know. That blew my mind. He's like, I'm not losing this time.
He's like, every freaking time, not again.
Yeah. Cooper, Marshall County, North Bullitt, Simon Kenton, Central Hardin, and Pulaski County, and they're off.
We're underway in section 1, girls 4x4. Cooper, Marshall County, North Bullitt, Simon Kenton, Central Hardin, and Pulaski County. Simon Kenton and North Bullitt out very well on the first leg, 200 meters in. Texas. Simon Kenton on the lead.
I interviewed Elijah Woolidge.
Exchange.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
61.5 on that first leg for Simon Kenton.
No, just him. I mean, I asked Jonathan, I was like, who are you about to interview? And he's like, probably Muhammad. And I was like, okay, I'll interview probably second place. But then Muhammad, or Elijah was just walking next to him. I was like, I'll get him. I mean, it's good to get different people than get two interviews with the same person. Yeah.
Central Hardin.
I was doing other stuff when Hayden came up, I think.
Yeah.
Moves to the lead, 200 meters into the second leg. Central Hardin, Simon Kenton, and Marshall County, 1, 2, 3. Marshall County moving into second, moving very well, closing in the last 100 as we come to the halfway point.
Oh, Marshall County. Look at those arms.
Central Hardin, Marshall County, very close.
But a solid exchange. Really? Before.
Marshall County out front.
Oh.
North Bullitt moving into second. Simon Kenton in third. Left to go in the third leg. It's Marshall County out front, North Bullitt and Simon Kenton in 2 and 3.
That's such a huge lead too.
I know.
John, sit down.
I'm down.
75 meters left in the third leg. Marshall County, North Bullitt, Simon Kenton 2 and 3. Coming into the anchor leg, it's Marshall County. Very close between North Bullitt, Simon Kenton. Central Hardin in 4. Strong move by Simon Kenton into 2, North Bullitt 3. Here comes Central Hardin moving well into 3, but it's Marshall County way up in front, 200 meters left to go. Marshall County, Simon Kenton. Central Hardin, 1, 2, 3. 100 meters left to go in section 1 of 3. And the girls 4x4. That's Marshall County. Here comes Simon Kenton closing well.
All right, this heat we got Bullitt East, Notre Dame, North Hardin, Hopkinsville, Paul Lawrence Dunbar, Sacred Heart, Ryle, Henry Clay, and Madison Central. Clean start. Full field, and it's looking like North Hardin off to a quick start. North Hardin, and it might be Sacred Heart. I think North.
In lane 5, Paul Dunbar, number 7 in 3A, 406.04 on the season. Lane 6, Sacred Heart. Lane 7, Ryle.
North Hardin and Sacred Heart out hardest.
11 in all of Kentucky, and in lane 9, Madison Central. A great section 2.
Coming into the straightaway. Looks like Madison Central, Sacred Heart, and North Hardin. It looks like Hopkinsville up there. And coming out in the 5th lane, it looks like Dunbar. Dunbar with a strong final 100 meters in his first leg in the exchange, and about 60 seconds, maybe a little under that. But it looks like Henry Clay is now. Henry Clay, Dunbar. And I believe North Hardin. Those 3 schools up front.
Dunbar, North Hardin, Henry Clay, 1, 2, 3 in section 2 of the girls 4x4.
Dunbar looking strong, North Hardin fading a little bit. Henry Clay still maintaining their pace. Dunbar, Henry Clay passing up North Hardin here, and it looks like a big pack of girls. It looks like Hopkinsville moving up there in the exchange in about 58 seconds for that lap. 2:01 for the second place team right there. That is Henry Clay.
On that leg for Paul Dunbar.
Flying there, Dunbar. They may go sub 2 or sub 4 today.
But that's Dunbar, ladies and gentlemen, out front. Dunbar currently ranked number 7 in 3A.
Henry Clay about 40 meters back. North Hardin up there as well, in striking distance.
Paul Dunbar out very well on leg 3.
It looks like it's Ryle and Hopkinsville. So that's Dunbar approaching their anchor leg. And here comes the exchange, and 2:58, 2:59, so 60-second leg. 3:02 for Henry Clay. North Hardin, and 3:07. That's Paul Lawrence Dunbar. Their anchor leg with 250 meters to go has the opportunity to break 4 minutes today. 3:28. All it's going to take is a 32-second final 200 meters to go 4 minutes. Second place, we got Hardin, North Hardin, and Ryle coming into the straightaway. Dunbar, Henry Clay in second. Battle for third place between Ryle and North Hardin. 3:56. 4 minutes on the clock. 4:02. Henry Clay coming in, and 4:06. Ryle. Sacred Heart, Hopkinsville.
4:02.09 for Dunbar, running by themselves in section 2. Gonna bring up section.
Fantastic section 2.
Section of the
And the girls 4x4.
Close out the beat.
With Dunbar and a 4:02. All right, the the final section of the girls 4x400 meter relay. We got Maryssa in the first lane. In the second lane, we got DuPont Manual 408. And the third lane, we have Central 406.77. And in the fourth lane, Assumption 405.
That's Assumption.
Oldham County 401.8 in the fifth lane. Sixth lane, we have Bryan Station 402. Mail 406 in the seventh lane. In the eighth lane, we have Tate's Creek 408, and rounding out the field, Eastern with a time of 409. Those are their regional seed times. 402 from Dunbar in the previous heat.
Your defending champions in this
That's the time to beat.
12 in all of Kentucky this year. That's Eastern High School.
On your mark.
They've been called to the marks for the final event of the girls' 3A state meet. And they're off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have some team situations here on the track right now. Bryan Station, if they get fifth, they will tie for the lead if they are fourth or higher. Points-wise,
Currently, Bryan Station has to get fifth or better to tie or win the state championship here. So, Bryan Station
we're going to wait on these
will be
awards.
very interesting. I remember at the regional meet, Bryan Station had a little trouble there for the 4x4. Let's see if they practiced that and gotten the kinks out. All right, that looks like that's Mail in the lead. Bryan Station up there as well. And Oldham County, your three teams. Here's the exchange, and 59 seconds for the leaders, 60 for the chasers. That's Mail out front. Bryan Station. It looks like DuPont Manual moving up there, and here comes Oldham County in the blue in the fifth lane. Oldham County looking good. Here comes the break point. Mail, Oldham County, Bryan Station. We got three teams. It looks like DuPont Manual, Assumption.
Huge in the team race. Mail up front, Oldham County into Bryan Station.
We got 8 girls up front. 7 girls, rather. 7 teams in contention. It looks like Bryan Station making a move around Oldham County. Oldham County in third place. That is Mail, your leaders. Mail, Bryan Station, Oldham County. There comes, it looks like Tate's Creek. Tate's Creek in third place with a strong move in the straightaway. Here it comes in 1:57. That's Mail, Bryan Station. Bryan Station moving to the outside at the 300-meter mark. Bryan Station in the lead. Mail tucking in second place. And in third place we have, looks like Tate's Creek. Tate's Creek in the third place, and a battle for fourth. It's like Maryssa, DuPont Manual, Oldham County, Assumption.
Tate's Creek in 3.
Here comes Mail on the inside. Bryan Station letting them go through. Tate's Creek moving up, along with Maryssa. Mail and Bryan Station. Here it comes to the anchor leg. And 2:56. Mail a slight advantage into that exchange. Solid exchange for him. Bryan Station moving on the outside with 300 meters to go. That's Bryan Station moving around Mail. Can Mail respond with 300 meters to go? And in second or in third place we have Tate's Creek, and it looks like Maryssa destroying them, moving up hard. Mail falling back. it's going to be a close one. Maryssa Central moving up hard. That's Central in the yellow. Bryan Station in the lead. Central and Mayo in that order. Tate's Creek in fourth. But coming in, Central won't have it. It's Bryan Station moving in. Bryan Station's going to take it. Central, Mayo, Tate's Creek. It's going to be in 3:56. Central, Mayo in 4 flat.
57-1 on the anchor for Bryan Station. Taylor Wilkerson closing it out for Bryan Station.
I don't know how to top that, but
A fantastic 4x400 meter relay by the girls, and Bryan Station comes away, and I believe if the statisticians are correct, that might be a state title for Bryan Station for the team side.
finishing sixth from Owensboro towards Rogers Park, Sandra Skinner. Olivia Hennick. In sixth from Christian County, Artesia Armstrong. In fifth place from Bullet East, Kay Brown. In fourth place from Oldham County, Sarah McCarthy. In third, Anderson County, Laura Sill. And runner-up tonight. For the jump of 35 feet, 1.5 inches from Boone County, Doellman.
Just wait, they're gonna run now. They're gonna wait.
A jump of 35 feet, 7.5 inches from Madisonville, Maryssa Stewart. Bowling Green, Brittany Hansen. Finishing fifth from Ryle, Alexandra Patterson. In fourth from Central Hardin, Mackenzie Pennington. In third place from Bryan Station, Emma Guilfoyle. The runner-up this evening with a time of 2:15.05.
Nice job, Holden! Keep it!
The 2014 individual champion with a time of 2:13.68. Sacred Heart, Maggie Allen.
All right, the first section of the boys 4x400 meter relay. We got East Jessamine, Pulaski County, Marshall County, Anderson County, Ryle, and South Oldham.
It's true. Oh yeah, yes.
We need the following girls 800 meter runners to report to the wards.
This is a dream.
Lily Neltner, Abby Wright, Brittany Hansen, Alexandra Patterson, Mackenzie Pennington, Emma Guilfoyle, Emma Kuntz, and Maggie Allen. Please report. Those girls 800 runners.
Again, we're underway in section 1 of boys 4x4. East Jessamine, Pulaski County, Marshall County, Anderson County, Ryle, South Oldham on the track in section 1. Ryle moving very well in the first leg.
Can't do it.
52 seconds, 53 seconds for the first exchange.
Along with Pulaski County, your runners-up a year ago.
I can, but
Okay, so every time it's Gavin there, they're always going to
Marshall County girls coach, please receive the referee at the finish line gate.
I found them all. One, like a few years ago, and I was like, yes, 8th grade.
Pulaski County out in the lead.
Come on, Aaron! Pulaski County, Ryle, and Marshall County, 1, 2, 3 as we come into the final straight of the second leg. Pulaski County leading into the third leg. County battling for 2. Anderson County into Pulaski County. Anderson County moving very well in second. Pulaski continues to lead. 200 meters into the third leg. Pulaski County. Here comes Anderson County. Shoulder to shoulder, Anderson County edges into the lead on the outside. Marshall County will be very close coming into the anchor leg. 3 teams across. Pulaski and Marshall.
Oh, they're screwed.
Marshall County and Anderson County. 1, 2, 3. 200 meters left. Pulaski, Marshall, Anderson. And into the straight on section 1. It's Pulaski, Marshall, Anderson. 1, 2, 3 in a line. Gonna hold on. Pulaski County, sub 330.
And ladies and gentlemen, all track fans, we have...
Do this, Grayson.
27.
All right, the second heat of the boys 4x400 meter relay. We got Davies County, Fern Creek, Male, Lafayette, Scott County, Central, Eastern, PRP, and Barron County. Davies County, Fern Creek, Male, Lafayette, Scott County, Central, Eastern, PRP, and Barron County. In the second heat of the boys 4x400 meter relay.
No, there's no enough room in the car.
Track fans on the awards podium. We have the girls 800 meter runner. Your top 8 individuals.
Awards.
This evening from Sacred Heart. In 8th place, Lily Deltler. In 7th, from Assumption, Abby Wright. In 6th place, from Bowling Green, Brittany Hansen. Finishing 5th, from Ryle, Alexandra Patterson. In 4th, from Sacred Heart, Mackenzie Anytime. In 3rd place, from Bryan Station, Emma Wilson. Who runner-up this evening with a time of 2:15.05.
Nice job, Holden! Keep it!
2014 individual champion with a time of 2:13.68. Sacred Heart.
51 at the exchange.
51-6 on that leadoff leg for Central.
The girls coach from Marshall County to the long jump pit. Girls coach from Marshall County to the long jump pit.
Looks like Eastern and Male.
Central continues to lead 200 meters into the second leg.
We need the following boys long jumpers to report to the awards. Cody Swayback, Trey Boyd, Caleb Rowe, Robbie Lofton, Blake Isaacs.
4 teams in contention here.
Kevin Gentry and Carl Walker. Please report
The
to
big
the
pack
awards.
right behind them. That's Male, Central, and Lafayette. Lafayette closing in hard. Central moving around on the outside. Male not giving up the lead. But Central moving out and leading. Male trying to prevent Lafayette from taking over. Central, Male, Lafayette. Looks like Scott County in 4th place. Exchange in 234, 235. That's Scott County, Lafayette, Male, and Central doing it out here with 300 meters to go. Male in the white. Male moving up. Central hanging on and giving another surge. Lafayette moving back into the picture. 3 teams to go. With 3 teams and 200 meters to go. Lafayette moving to the outside. In between the 2 teams. Lafayette splitting the 2. Coming in. That's Lafayette. Male falling out. that might be a DQ there, but Lafayette coming in for the win. And 3:27.
Way to go,
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring up our last race of the day, Sex Trinity.
All right, we got the boys. Final heat of the 4x400 meter relay. And this, we got Central Hardin in the first lane, 3:33. Second lane, we have St. Xavier,
number 6 in the entire state,
3:31. 3:26 for North Hardin. Dunbar, 3:24, looking for that state title. Trinity in 3:22 with a school record at regionals. Henry Clay, 3:24. Seventh lane, Oldham County, 3:25. 3:29, Boone County, and rounding out the field is Cooper, 3:31.
On your mark.
They're about to start. .316, the state record set by Eastern back in 1988, before all of these kids were born. So it's time for a nice change. Let's see if someone can go out there and do something. And they're off. Clean start, Dunbar out fast.
And we're underway in the last race of the day, Section 3 of the boys.
Dunbar already making up some move here.
Meets in Kentucky State history.
Dunbar. Next to them, Trinity.
Again, Trinity in the middle of the track, 3:22.96. The Kentucky leaders out very well.
Trinity making a move again. Trinity now your leaders, with Dunbar and Henry Clay dueling it out in second place right now. Dunbar moving in. That's Dunbar your leaders, with Henry Clay and Trinity fading the exchange in 49.
Trinity 50.7 on that leadoff leg.
It's gonna be a close one here, but we got Dunbar, Trinity in the green, Henry Clay on the outside. That's in the blue. On the inside is North Hardin. Dunbar in the lead. We got 4 teams in contention here. North Hardin slowly fading as Henry Clay making a move around Trinity on the turn. Here comes Henry Clay. Dunbar, Henry Clay, Trinity. St. X is making a move to catch North Hardin. Here comes the exchange. That's Dunbar with Henry Clay, crosstown rivals, in 140. Back to the action, we got Trinity in third place with North Hardin slowly making up ground on Trinity. Henry Clay with a 10-meter lead over third place, and Henry Clay within 2 strides of Dunbar. Dunbar has great 800 runners, while Henry Clay has great 400 runners. Who's it going to be? Here comes Trinity on the turn. Trinity making a big move here. St. X trying to get into the mix with these things. But Trinity passing up Henry Clay as Dunbar has a 10-meter gap on the field here at the Bell Lap. And 2:29.
Sub 50, ladies and gentlemen, will put this below 320.
Here it comes. This is one of the Robinsons running for Henry Clay, slowly making up the lead. Trinity moving up with Henry Clay. And there's Dunbar. What are they going to do? It's going to be a close one at 200 meters. It's side by side, Henry Clay and Dunbar. Dunbar has to make a move now. Trinity in third place, slowly gaining on Dunbar. Dunbar stopping the bleeding. It's going to be a 100-meter sprint here. That's Henry Clay and Dunbar. Dunbar moving to the outside. Trinity in third. Dunbar making a move, pulling even. Dunbar taking it. Dunbar winning it. State. They won. a fantastic weekend of state meet coverage. Dunbar, Henry Clay, Trinity, and North Hardin. Taking out of the field, see what the celebration is. They're passing out down there.
Henry Clay, DuPont Manual, Paul Lawrence Dunbar.
In 9th, Paul Lawrence Dunbar. In 8th, Bowling Green. In 7th, Assumption. In 6th place, Scott County. In 5th, Mayo. In 4th place, with 44 points, the team from Sacred Heart.
Hey, get down from there. Get down from there. Good job, man. Thanks.
Again, receiving a very nice trophy for 44 points in 4th place, Sacred Heart. In 3rd place with 55 points, Central.
You already know you feed it, that's what I'm saying.
And sports fans, your runner-up this evening with 64 points, North Hardin.
Come back down here. Stop running around.
I'm running around.
You are running around.
No,
Get back over here. Come on over here.
No, I am not. Okay.
They better have a routine.
Again, your runner-up with 64 points, the team from North Hardin.
I wish there were teams here.
And ladies and gentlemen,
you know, to get awards.
Your Class AAA state champion with 70 points, the defenders of Bryan Station. A coach from Kate's Creek, if you're out here, Chris Hobble or one of the other coaches, come up to the Pulaski County. In 9th, Lafayette. We had a 2-way tie for 7th. Mayo in Bowling Green. In 6th place, Paul Lawrence Dunbar. In 5th, Bryan Station. And in 4th place, with 56.5 points, Henry Clay.
What was that, 5th?
4th.
Okay. You did well.
And in 3rd place with 65 points, St. Xavier. Again in 3rd place, with 65 points, St. Xavier.
I thought it said they won. Didn't it?
Yeah. No, Trinity. Trinity won.
Well, who got second then?
St. X.
He said third.
The official results definitely had them as second.
Interesting.
Because you said the two private schools, remember?
Yeah.
I'm out. See you later. Tuesday.
Who the crap moved up?
I know that. So you got another year.
That might have been like without the 4x4s. You may have just been not too smart about it.
He said it's finals, though.
Well, people aren't smart sometimes. I could say this is the final 3A state meet ever, but odds are it won't be.
We're getting rid of classes. Everyone in one.
It's gonna be intense.
Like 20 heats of everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there.
I think they should just do the first day all prelims. You know, 4x8 as a final or 3200 as a final, and then
with 67.5 points, Trinity.
Prelims, and have all the classes on that same day. So it'd be like the 110 hurdles, 1A, 2A, and 3A. And then after they get the prelims done, they just save all the finals for the Saturday. It'll take the exact same amount of time. It might be even quicker, who knows.
Yeah.
And I don't know. The only thing it might, I mean, the crowd would be huge.
Who won? North Arden?
I don't know. We'll know in a minute.
I had zero clue what happened. They were talking about somebody got DQ'd or something, and it changed everything around.
Yeah.
This shadow makes my bones real skinny. Like, concentration camp skinny.
Skin boy.
Man, I know I got small legs, but
I want to see the winners.
I know, right?
I want to see the champions.
And ladies and gentlemen, congratulations.
How many uniforms does
Trinity,
you have on right now?
your 2014.
3?
Your 2014 Class 3A team champion with 70 points, the Trojans of 77, Trojans of North Hart.
Gosh, they know their fight song. All right, this is Clay Dixon. You've been watching KRCC Sports on krcc-tv.com, and join us next time. This is the 3A state meet. Clay Dixon, Grayson Brookshire, and Dodd Dixon signing off.